Hey Bayek, it's me Ian. And in today's video, I'm looking at this. This is Alligator 2, The Mutation from 1991. And before I go on, I'd just again like to thank Phil. This is the second of the Alligator films. Thank you so much. It's so kind of, I absolutely love this one. It's a sequel as well to the last one, but that may be where it all ends. Anyhow, let's get into it. It is 94 minutes long. Rotten Tomatoes, yes, you've guessed it, 40%, which I suppose isn't too bad. What it is this film, they should just take it as it is and just enjoy it because it's really well done. You can't help but smile and enjoy it. Yes. Because it's following the similar path as the other film, but it's got a bit different budget. Yes. Now, this was written by Kurt Allen, and it's based on characters by Louis Teager. It's directed by John Hess, who was, well, films that stand out, there's only a couple I've found, was Watchers from 1988 and Excessive Force from 1993. I think a lot of the other directed films were just TV or videos and all that kind of thing. Now, this does have some location shooting. The location is at Echo Park in Los Angeles. Obviously done in Los Angeles on a very low budget. Also, the special effects, oh dear, I think I have to say that before we get into it. They are exceedingly poor. Not like the first film. The second one, it's just often stock footage as well mixed in, and it's not scary at all. It's just bad. But I thought I'd just put that in because that unfortunately gives you an idea about really how low the budget was, which is very sad, really. But there we are. I think it's rescued by the story in terms of the actors, and that is the delight of the film. Let me go into who the actors are. We've got Joseph Bologna, who plays David Hodges. The film that stood out for him was The Big Bus, 1976, which was a satirical sort of disaster movie. My favourite year, 1982. Blame It on Rio, which was 1984, which Michael Caine stars in that one. The Woman in Red, oh yes, you've heard of that one. 1984, it was in that. And Jersey Girl, 1992. And then, it's again, like so many of these, it's TV series and TV films. Then we've got the amazing, honestly, Dee Wallace, who plays Christine Hodges. What a career! And she's still busy doing all sorts. It goes right back from 1974. Just listen to some of these films that she's popped in. And this is just a small, because she's in a lot of TV things as well. She was in The Stepford Wives, 1975. She was in, now here we are, The Hills Have Eyes from 1977. Wow. Yes, excellent. Wonderful horror film, that one. She was in The Howling. Yeah, The Howling. Yes, 1981. What a film. Werewolf film, that one. Brilliant. Then, now, to have this on your CD, she was in E.T. She was in E.T. 1982. Classic, brilliant, one of all-time great films. Uh, she was in Cujo, we mentioned before. Stephen King, 1983. She was in Critters. Yes, Critters, 1986. She was in a film that I do see a lot, called Popcorn, which is a horror, sort of a bit of comedy, 1991. And you've heard of this one, The Frighteners, 1996. And then I think, to top it all in many ways, she was in Halloween, 2007, the Rob Zombie first one. Yeah, and that one is considered quite good. It's got its supporters, that one. And again, you just look at the amount of TV series. She must be constantly working. Honestly, it was an amazing amount. Yeah. Then we've got Richard Lynch, who plays Hawk Hawkins. What a name, Hawk Hawkins. The Sword and the Stone, 1982, and Halloween, 2007, the Rob Zombie one that we just mentioned. Those are the two films that stand out. The rest, TV series and TV films. Then we've got Woody Brown, who plays Rich Armand. Most notable film just stands out is The Accused from 1988. What a film that is. Jodie Foster in that one. And then just TV series. Then we've got Ollie Gagner, who plays Sherry Anderson. No real films. It's all TV and TV shows and films. And then we've got Bill Dahlia, who plays Mayor Anderson. Same with him. TV shows and TV films. All the same kind of thing. Then we've got Steve Railsback, who plays a villain in this, Vinnie Brown. Yes. Now, he's interesting. He's got a face that you think, oh yeah, I might have seen him before. He was in a film called Turkey Shoot, which is very well considered, 1982. And he was in one of my all-time favourite films as well, Life Force, 1985, Tobe Hooper directed film. I absolutely love that film. Then he was in another great film, Scissors, 1991, Sharon Stone. Absolutely brilliant. Then, Don't Call Me Babe. Baby, I think, Barbed Wire, 1985. That was me trying to do Pamela Anderson. Yes, he's in that one. And then, again, just a lot of TV series and TV shows. Then we've got an actor's face you just know straight away. I did. Brock Peters, who plays Chief Speed. And he's one of these, he's the guy who's the officer again in charge and having to go at all his police staff and get this job done. And you've only got so long. Great at the role. Now, he was in Major Dundee from 1965, so his career goes back a bit. It's Charlton Heston. Then he was in, you see, I've seen him recently, Soylent Green from 1973, which I reviewed not long ago. Absolutely love that. Great sci-fi film with Charlton Heston. Then, if you're like me, as a big Star Trek fan, you'll think, yes, well, you're right. Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home. He's in that, 1986. And then he's in the last one, really, of the all original cast, Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country, 1991. He's in that. What can I say? That film, when I watch it, I just absolutely love it because it's the last time that all the crew are together of the original Enterprise. Oh yeah, what an emotional film. Anyhow, I'm going off of it. He honestly, he adds such a lot, like so many of the actors to this film. But we better find out what's film about. Well, it's this sort of convoluted story. It's in a small town, and there's this big lake, and it's connected to all the sort of sewers and passageways and the whole system. It's all linked, and they just, as you know, an alligator just happens to be there, which is it's a rather big chap who's feeling hungry a lot of times, and off it goes. And these killings keep happening, bits of legs and arms found, and they're still trying to work out what could have done this, They can't work it out. And then in the background, there's a baddie there who's, he's up to various things with this lake. I think they want to develop it. Oh dear, some of that sounds a bit familiar, with a developer trying to interfere with the police and what's going on, and the mayor, and all this. It's all there. You've got to have it. Haven't you? And it's there. And you've got a husband and wife team as well. And, the hero, the leading police officer, David Hodges, his wife is played by Dee Wallace. And actually, I think Joseph Bologna and Dee Wallace are really good as actors and actresses. They're excellent. They work well, and it's just, you just sit there just enjoying that bit, and how incompetent they are, and you can't be frightened at all by the alligator. But it is fun. What can you say? You could probably, I could watch loads of other films, so-called really massive, big films that everybody raves about. And to be honest, this is more enjoyable half of the time. Yeah, it is. Something like this, it's just there, you just enjoy it for what it is. And I loved it. And, just one little bit as well. Jason Voorhees himself, Kane Hodder, appears as an alligator hunter. There. Where do you get all these wonderful bits of information from? I don't know. What would you do without it? But there it is. What can I say? This film, if you like the first one a lot, then you'll love this one. It's nowhere near as good as the first one, but it doesn't matter. It's still enjoyable, and I loved them both. And you need them both together, yes. Even though the sequels, but not connected, really. Apart from a giant alligator, which is a bit of a disappointment in the second one. In the first one, it's excellent. Yeah, brilliant. Anyhow, that's it. I think I've gone on too long. So, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and then we'll let you know when I put out these videos. You can have a look at the playlist, see all the things that I've done, and, I'll have a look at them, and you might enjoy them, perhaps you won't. But if you like this video, I sounded like you're going up. Let's see, back. If you like this video, please give it a like. It gets it out to YouTube and algorithms and all that, and other people might enjoy it. And if you've got any comments, please put your comments down. I love to read your comments. And I think, by heck, that's it. So all I gotta say is, I'll see thee again.